Thomas Pannone will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
For the Yankees.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
LeMahieu leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Digging in, David Rosario. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now this rolls all the way to the wall as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now batting, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 61.
First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So digging in now, Brandon Drury, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Stepping third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Tanaka pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Austin Romine. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-1 on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. Gregorius stands at first with one out. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Drury is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. McGuire stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Soft liner to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Davis going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Home run number 59 on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. At the plate, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, number 61.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Next for the Blue Jays.
So we got him looking there. Jonathan Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So one away in the Toronto third. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Hard hit to first. Rosario takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Justin Smoke would be next. Another full count pitch home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Stanton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On the season, Andujar begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Line towards center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner out toward left center. In there, a base hit. Throw into third.
Next for the Yankees.
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Drury has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Yanks leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoak.
The Jays, the first baseman, Justin.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys. Everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it 4-1. Ready now, Torres. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, David Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Judge brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second
At the plate, Devin Travis. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
Now in the box, Reese McGuire comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, David.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Gardner.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one.
Miguel Andujar.
So a runner at first now with one away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Austin.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's done well, 7 for 12. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there. 4th in the AL in that category. Ready for another shot now. Torres trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Coming to the plate now, David Rosario. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
From the stretch, first pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. He's set, and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Clay Buchholz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoak. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Ready with another 0-2, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping up now, Devin Travis. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smoak, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 7-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Gregorius.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Roma.
Standing in, Austin Romine, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That's popped up. Travis over to his right, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Galvis behind 0-2. The next 0-2 stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 61.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Sends that one out of play for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Davis brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Rosario right there. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth.
Gleyber Torres.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Davis ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, David Rosario.
So coming to the plate, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Dylan Betances takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Digging in, Brandon Drury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And a ball 1-0. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's just 2 for 12. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Betances sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Betances has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. The 3-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final today. New York set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Masahiro Tanaka earns a league-high 18th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.